You didn't tell me you were a mountain dog. Right up ahead. It's like a gravestone or something. Can't quite get his name. When I go, I'm gonna come back to places like this and I'm gonna fly like an eagle down above all those trees. Now, if I didn't know any better, I would almost say this Morrow Mountain's on fire. All right, it's a beautiful day. I'm in a place called Morrow Mountain State Park. All these trails are closed, and I wasn't aware of that before I came. But all these trails are closed because they're doing, like I said before, some sort of a controlled burn. We're right about here. I guess we're gonna follow this blue square, red circle down until we hit this rocks trail here. This is actually one of the closest little mountains to my home base in Waxhaw, which is right outside of Charlotte. Here's my trick if I haven't shared it before. See back here how you can see my shadow? Well, that means that the light is coming this way. The light's coming this way on me, like it's right in front of me. So by paying attention to the shadows, you can see the direction that the light is actually pointing. And whatever the light is pointing at is obviously going to be the most well-lit, beautiful thing, because the light just brings out the colors and adds dimension and just kind of makes everything pop. When I'm talking to the camera, I'm always kind of trying to have the light facing towards me so it lights me up nice and pretty. But when I'm actually filming the trail, I always want to be pointing towards the light. You hear that? The bird's starting to come to life. Here's something interesting. These pretty rocks are just kind of littered all over the place. Oops. Some places have a spectacle for you to see that can kind of visually blow your mind. And other places have a spectacle that you can feel, that just sort of changes the inside of you, just a little bit for the better. How you holding up, Ralph? Ooh. I won't show you yet because you won't be able to see, but there's definitely a lake up ahead through the trees. Well, I'll show you. You never know what the video can capture, right? Right down through those trees. It's all water. That familiar H2O smell is filling my nostrils. I'm starting to hear all the little toads and stuff cricketing back in the background. Just want to take a moment and thank my little buddy Jim here. Jim the hiker. He's been helping me along these trails. We're actually surrounded by water. Something fell on my back, I feel like. It's just leaves. Okay, this way looks a little more stair-like. Come. Up you again. Up you again. Here. There we go. Okay. Well. Alright. And one of the things that I'll note about this little spot here is these giant rocks that are surrounding it. They kind of like Earth's air conditioner. That, and with the water on this other side here, it just kind of creates a little draft in here, and it's pretty refreshing. You didn't tell me you were a mountain dog. Hold on. Let's not miss this view, boy. If you can hear this. Nature's little drummer. My ears have spotted a woodpecker. Well, good day to you too, Mr. Pecker. One thing that a place like this does offer you is it just offers a real serene feeling as you kind of go up and down through these hills. It occurred to me, well, I talk about, going with the flow, but how do you go with the flow? Truth is, I don't know. All I can tell you is how I go with the flow. Trying to think of something that rhymes with flow. Anytime I need to, and I'm learning to listen to my body knows when I need it. I just go like this. I take a big breath in, and I go, okay. And there's a lot of magic that happens inside my brain when I do that. I've learned to sort of visualize myself in a still place in my mind. I like to describe it as like I'm a little tiny, bug. You know that plankton from SpongeBob? I like to imagine that I'm like that size, and I'm sitting in this body's, brain cockpit up here. See this tree right here? This black one? Now, I always assume that that's caused by lightning strikes. Like God literally pointed down at Morrow Mountain and zapped it. I can see the road up ahead. I don't know if you can see it through the trees there, but the road is right there. So I guess that's the conclusion of the first part of this little Morrow Mountain adventure. And apparently this road is going to take me over to the Fall Mountain Trail, one of the other ones that's open today. And I'm hoping to get some good, some good views or something. All right, here we are, it's official. We've reached this Fall Mountain Trail. So our new friend is going to be these orange triangles. I always have to say those slow so that I don't forget them. And if I can find one, I'll show you. Our little buddy, the hiker sign, Jim. He's put on a new orange outfit. For now, this is going to be a pretty lengthy trail, and we're looking for that. See what I'm talking about? My little buddy Jim's got him a brand new orange hiking suit. Nice dry looking grass. Kind of feels a bit like we're in a whole different environment out here. Again, are these trees lightning struck? Because they're doing all that burning and stuff off in the distance, there's like a campfire scent in the air. You doing good, Ralph? Hanging in there? One thing I've been meaning to do, especially if I want to move a little faster, is I gotta take this sweatshirt off. It's getting a little too warm. This one's almost worthy for I think that one is going to be worthy for a cooling. There's two amazing things that I just love doing when I'm out hiking. Number one is peeing in the woods. It's just fun. It sounds gross. I don't know. It's very liberating, very freeing. I just enjoy it. Number two is throwing just natural water on my head and cooling down, especially on a warmer day. Right up ahead. It's like a gravestone or something. Can't quite get his name. Well, George, it's a pleasure to spend a little time with you. Wow. Look at over here. This is Adelaide Cron. My daughter's name is Adeline. Yeah. Adelaide Cron, born September 12th, 1828, died February 4th, 1910. I even think there's some other stuff up ahead. Let's check this out. So this was someone's homestead back in the day, man. This is how they lived. Francis J. Cron, a medicine man. Looks like we've got a greenhouse or something in there. See that? One more shot of this little homestead in its entirety. What a cool place, man. I would like to live this way today. Look at these beautiful little yellow flowers, just so out of place. Francis, Adelaide, Mary Elizabeth, all the Crons. What a pleasure to meet you. What a pleasure to meet you folks today. Let's power up this one, Ralph. Let's power up. Come on. Don't get tired of me now, boy. Don't get tired of me now. But you always know you're safe when Orange Jim's on your side. God, I love that Orange Jim guy. You see all that smoke in the air over there? Wow. Trail's getting a little bit more gravelly. I'm getting a little bit more out of breath. Going uphill. Here we are. Right here. This is that doctor's house that we were investigating right here. You start to see the views behind me. And a lot more of that kind of vast wideness thing going on here. This place is a great big hill. That's how I'll describe it's actually a series of hills. That's a good way to describe Morrow Mountain here. This looks like such a perfect spot for a 360. Not as much in the back, but up ahead you can see the river. I think you've probably got the idea of how this place feels, though. Being able to stand on top of a great big hill like this, though, and kind of look out into the distance for so far, makes you feel like an eagle. When I go, I'm gonna come back to places like this, and I'm gonna fly like an eagle down above all those trees. See the water off in the distance there? Look at this tree right here. It's a good example of Mother Nature saying, I want you. Fall into me. And that tree's saying, well, hell no, I ain't going today. I still got more to see here on Morrow Mountain. Ooh, look at this again, another one. Right there. Parting of the river. Of hay, corn stuff. Another tree that just won't give up. Good job, buddy. Hang in there. You can do it. this is the prettiest part of the trail so far. Here we are. There's one more trail that I want to check out, but I'm not sure if it's actually, I'm not sure if it's open again due to all these fires and everything like this. So, got a little hike back up the road. I'm gonna try and jump on what's called the Quarry Trail. Now, if I didn't know any better, I would almost say this Morrow Mountain's on fire. I hope it's a controlled burn. But she's burning. And I'm walking straight through it. This is proof. Pretty cool. Can you imagine that job? Coming out to places like this and starting fires? And then flying around in this cool machine. I've never been in a helicopter before. And I don't think these guys are gonna let today be my first. They seem pretty busy. This is us. This is what we're about to do. I think we've got Blue Jim back. There he is again. Little buddy has been with us this whole time. We'll have one final dip. I hope he's found himself a good little spot. Just dive right in. It's a pretty little, it's actually starting to look kind of magical down in these woods. You know, I can't resist. A nice soaking. Ooh, there's more on the other side. I mean, this is a pretty neat little little spot to just kind of chill in. Cool rocky walls again. So this was the day job for probably hundreds, if not thousands of people some time ago. I think what a quarry is a place where they're basically just extracting rock from the earth. I think so anyways, I don't know. I know I sound ignorant a lot of times. I don't even know what a GD quarry is. Especially if I'm walking a quarry path, for God's sakes. But you know what? I like life to be a little bit more exciting. You know, I don't like to know too much. I used to want to know everything. Now I want to know just enough to keep it exciting. Well, there's only one stop left. Gotta make my way back down the road, past where that helicopter was before. Make my way back to the car. Everyone's all geared up, doing their thing. A cool chopper, man. Get one more shot of this cool helicopter in a better light. Good job, boys. Before I get out of here, I'm almost back in my car now. But it really does take all kinds. And places like this, they shine a big old spotlight on that, you know? You've got me wanting to wander around here, you know, playing with my little camera, taking pictures of beautiful things. And then you've got these guys, you know, flying helicopters, starting fires for, I'm sure, some sort of important reason. And then you've got a whole host of other people that just, everyone works together to make places like this operate, to bring places like this, you know, out in the open for all of us to enjoy. And I'm just really grateful for that. I'm really grateful that not only are all those people willing to do that work, but that there is all kinds, that we are all so different, that we all have different things that, you know, get us going and wake us up in the morning. More little scene on the way out. Pretty smoky now. Anyways, that was Morrow Mountain. Back in the parking lot, getting ready to hop in the car. Morrow Mountain in North Carolina. Check it out. Check it out. I don't know where I'll be next, but I'm sure I'll see you there. And we'll have us another adventure. Just driving out, you can see all of the fires that they were starting. I haven't seen any flames yet, but I've seen, oh, there's some flames. I don't know if you can see that. See, they got little like lines of, just little lines of fires going on in there. There you have it, folks. If any of that got on camera, you know how they do a controlled burn. A cool little treat on the way out. There's more.